guess what? You made it back. Well, we made it back too. It's the Blazor Puzzle episode 37. After
37?
Yeah, after a 2-week hiatus.
Sorry about that.
You were sick, and
Yeah.
I was tired, so we were sick and tired. No, I was busy.
Some of us had a visit from the COVID.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, COVID monster.
Oof.
Well, we're all better now, and we're back, and
Absolutely.
we're ready
Writing
to pick up.
code.
Yeah, ready to pick up where we left off. So let's get into last week's puzzler.
Let's do it.
All right, Jeff, so this was yours. This is a Blazor Server or WebAssembly app. What is this?
I believe this was Blazor Server.
And you copied in all of the authentication, authorization stuff from another project. And
Yeah. And this is kind of the way that the team recommends that you add security to an existing application. You've already got an application out there. We don't have the identity scaffolder that we had in ASP.NET 7 and earlier. So how do we bring that in? Well, they say just copy in the account folder and everything that's in there. And there's a couple of updates you have to pass into Program.cs. And everything looks like it's working properly. We're able to log in and navigate around, but we can't log out.
Yeah, let's just do the demo again.
Yeah. Let's take a look. There it is. And we're already logged in.
Already logged in.
Fantastic.
So all I want to do is log out.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
What?
And it gives us a 404. And that's weird.
Now let me take a look. My debugger mind says we should look in account for a logout page, right?
Yep. And it's actually an API endpoint. So map post to logout. So
what's going on?
Here's the deal. Besides adding all the stuff to configure the database connection and the various authorization policies inside Program.cs, way down at the bottom, you actually have to call in and tell it to set up those endpoints. So right after that app.MapRazorComponents, we need to do, I believe it's app.MapIdentityEndpoints.
Tricky. That's it?
Give it a try.
Okay, let me try to log out.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
So was that missing? Was that just something that you missed when you copied over all the goo from the other one?
Yep. We get all excited about the material that you see a little bit further up where it's doing the builder and it's setting up the database context and the user that you see there on lines 27 through 35 and even into 37. We get all wrapped up in those 10 lines that set up all the authentication and authorization, even going up to line 19 there. So all of that material is really important to set up our policies and our connections to the database, to store information about our users and roles. And that's great. You absolutely need that. But you also need that last piece at the end that's going to set up those API endpoints that allow for logout, external login processing, and configuring and handling the third-party services that are not just being assigned to external logins, but receiving their login requests and turning it into an authenticated user ticket. So make sure you add that in.
I love the explanation. Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Great stuff. Okay, well, we did have some correct answers that came in by the emails this week. And I picked one at random, and the winner this week is, drumroll please,
Come on.
Alan Forrester from Boulder, Colorado.
Congratulations, Alan.
And for having his answer selected at random from all the right answers, Alan's going to get one of these. Blazor Puzzle mug.
Nice.
And also one of these.
Ooh.
Blazor Puzzle t-shirt.
Love it.
Alan, we'd like you to take a picture of yourself holding your mug in your t-shirt and send it to us when you get it. And hey, you can get one too, but you got to play to win.
Absolutely.
So you have another chance right now.
Fantastic.
Let's get into it.
Alrighty.
Okay, so this is a global WebAssembly Blazor web app. In other words, a .NET 8 Blazor web app with the interactive mode set to WebAssembly and the location set to global. Until further notice, everything is global. Just cool. That's the way it's going to be here. Anyway, what I've done is down here in program on the server side, I mapped this endpoint data and just to return hello from the server.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, because this is pre-rendered by default, we have to have an HTTP client on the server, even though it doesn't do anything. We're never going to use it. But down on the client, we have an HTTP client. And if you go over to Pages, Home, we're injecting that HTTP client. And I have a button, Get Some Data.
Absolutely. Good.
And I'm showing the message. And there we have, we're calling Get Data to get the message from it. And that's it. And on the first render, I'm going to enable the button. This is just a little trick that you probably do if you're using pre-rendering. You just disable your UI until that first render comes along so your users don't think that the thing doesn't work. All right, let's run it and see what happens.
Okay. And
there we go.
There's our button.
Now we get some data and dope. An error has occurred.
All right.
Now I'm not going to show the error because that might give it away, but there is an error.
Okay.
But, like many of you, this looks right. The code looks right to me. What's going on?
Okay.
Why isn't it working?
I've got some ideas.
Okay. You Fatsmala. You figure it out.
I will.
Okay. Well, what?
I will figure it out.
Yeah, sure. Well, if you think you know the answer, please don't post it on social media, but instead send it to Jeff and me at blazorpuzzle@appvnext.com with the subject puzzle number 37 and cross your fingers and toes and obsess away for next week.
Very cool. All right.
That's it. We'll see ya.
Take care, friends.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out blazortrain.com and the .NETshow.com for more great content.